All right, we are live. Got this shit updated. Get nice and comfy. What is up, party people? Hope all of you are having a great day. So let's share the link and we will get this fucking train on the track. We got feedback. At channel. If you're not in the Slack channel, click the link below. You'll get any updates, any special discounts on products, special pricing, stuff like that, updates on events. Got some pretty cool shit coming out here soon. There's that. We'll put it on Facebook. And today we are going over some good recruiting practices that way you guys can bring on the right fucking people the right way at the right time. All right, got to post this one more time and we are good. Oh no, I lost 4 group members today. Losers. We're going to start having go away parties. People won't want to leave if they know they're going to get made fun of. Kidding. Not really. All right, we are live. We got a couple different streams open, so welcome. Let's get this show on the damn road. Get this horse on the track. That's all the Kentucky Derby people like to say. So welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are brand new here, be sure to go ahead and like the damn video and subscribe to the channel or dislike it. Either one helps the engagement. Just don't sit around being an anon. That helps nobody. That helps nobody. And you help me, I promise the universe will help you out, or I'll help you out. So guys, today we're going to go over some best recruiting practices because as the document says, you are one hire away from geometric growth. So this is a document I put together. This is actually part of my course that all my paid coaching clients get. So let's go ahead and get through this. So Running Buddies Academy, recruiting mastery. So guys, there are 5 core functions of any fucking business. And the same applies whether it's external or internal. The same way you generate leads is the same way you generate applications to come work with you. So we can run paid ads. We can use media. I just split it up into 2. So earned media is anyone that you've earned their following on social media. Owned media is like think contact list on your phone and you have permission to reach out to them. You have manual outbound to where you can cold call, cold message, cold DM, cold email. Don't spam. Then you have affiliates. So like if I wanted to sell my coaching package to a large demographic of agents, I'd partner up with Cody Askins or someone huge in the industry, or I'd partner up with a huge agency owner. But right now is not the right time for that. And then you got word of mouth, which is the best one because it is quadratic or exponential in nature, as Alex Hormozi likes to say. Guys, I get a lot of this stuff from Alex and I bring it over to the insurance industry because it fucking works brilliantly. Alex and Layla are gangsters and they've helped me tremendously. I cannot wait to get to a point in business where I get acquired by them. That is 100% the target or the goal, if you want to call it that, but it's just going to happen. So the same way we nurture leads is the same way we're going to nurture applications, guys. So on average, high quality candidates find a job in 8 days. Normally, most people take 6 days before they even reach out. They've already found another position. So what is the urgency of the acquisition? Then we want to qualify and disqualify. So we want to add friction to the process. Then we have an interview process. This is the same thing as the sale. We sell them on the position, the vision, and the values rather than just, okay, here's what you're going to make. Car dealership mentality people don't fucking last long over here. I can tell you that. 3-step interview process. And we want to make sure the candidate is best for the role. And we'll go over a lot of this stuff. How do we train these people? Well, closer framework, get everyone selling the same way. Because if everyone's selling 15 different fucking ways, there's no way for you to keep track of it. This is IMO's problems. You got everyone using 30 different fucking scripts. Scripts are dumb. Follow a framework. Call recordings. This holds people accountable to using the closer framework. That way you can always keep track. Oh, you didn't even ask for the business. Why are you bitching about not making commissions? Boom. Hold them accountable. And then we can cut the bottom 10%. You guys can fire your agents. And you should, because you can expect a 30% increase in sales if you cut the bottom 10% and you teach people it's not okay to be mediocre. So you can cut that quarterly, you can cut that like every 6 months, however you want to do it. If I know I can expect a 30% increase in sales by getting rid of the bottom 10%, why would I not keep doing that? And then we can have competition with leaderboards and incentives to have our agents share best practices, eliminate the top dog threat. We all get tired of seeing agents hated seeing me number one on the leaderboards all the fucking time in my agency or on the national leaderboard, any of that stuff. People hated seeing that shit. So let's eliminate it. Let's have more people winning. And it incentivizes more team, more camaraderie, sharing best practices. In the same way we increase the LTV, increase the frequency of purchases, and get more customers in our business, we retain and ascend our best agents. We promote them. We spotlight talent. We give them more benefits, and we find the best role for them. They might be terrible at X, but maybe they're a great sales trainer. So there's kind of a pipeline of how we progress. That's what we'll be going over. Slide 3, mistakes so you don't fucking burn money. Don't fucking do it. Look at how nice my hair was in that picture. With that wrinkled ass, what is that, a Hollister flannel? Yeah. I do look good in blue, though, on that galaxy wall. All right, don't do's. Don't hire from the same fucking cesspool as everyone else. Every person and their fucking mother, or downline or upline, as I should call them, is on ZipRecruiter. Every single person is on ZipRecruiter, damn near. Stay away from it. It's low quality talent for the most part. And you're going to have to spend thousands and tens of thousands of dollars to find one person who leaves you after a year because they get recruited by me. Whatever. Do not let confirmation bias get in the way. You base decisions on one action. They do something really well, so you decide to hire them. No. It's called a double-binded language. Oh, because they can do X, that means they can do Y. No. There's no evidence supporting that hypothesis. Expectations in groups. You have to get rid of your expectations, guys. Do not overshadow a candidate based on you thinking something. Get rid of your expectations. Now, you can set standards that people have to meet, but get rid of your expectations that people have to look or be a certain way. Just because they have... You see those pictures they get shared on Facebook where the Christians make fun of the people with tattoos. It's like, huh? Double standard? But same thing. Halo effect. Focus on one thing about a person. Like, oh my God, he sold $30,000 of premium. And you don't even know that it was to dead people. It's like they're writing illegal business, fraudulent business. Stay away from that shit. Similarity bias. Surrounding people just like you. There's no diversity in thinking, guys. You need some degree of in the trench knowledge of people actually doing the work and some degree of institutional knowledge of people who are really critical thinkers. You need a good, healthy mix of both. They'll counteract. Affinity bias, guys, having a natural inclination due to sharing the same, like something similar. Like, oh my God, you like Starbucks? I like Starbucks. You've got to come work with me. You'll end up hating each other, I promise. This is the problem I see with partnerships. Two people that are good at the same fucking thing will partner up. One of you is irrelevant. And I promise you, that's how you torch a relationship very quick. One of you are going to be getting paid to do nothing, and the other person's going to resent it. So, only reason you should partner up is they have funds you don't, skills you don't, or like customer base you don't. Like there's got to be something that they have that you don't, or vice versa. So it's got to complement, not detract. Do not try to predict people's behavior. Just watch it. Now, once you understand a pattern of what they're going to do, absolutely. Absolutely. And do not make sure you're comfortable with someone. Most of my best hires, I was not comfortable with. I was not comfortable with Johnny Nidifin, for example, when I brought him into the industry. I was not comfortable with him. I was not. Kid was just married. All kind of, like, I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, this dude. But I did it because he fit the expectation of the role, and I saw potential. But I didn't predict his behavior, and I didn't make sure I was comfortable with him. Guys, this is a huge fucking mistake I made. I hired my friends even when they didn't fit roles for the position, and guess what happened? I burned that relationship. Ooh, don't do this. Don't tell people what they can expect, aka the bullshit they're going to encounter being an insurance agent, meaning keep it all a secret. Don't tell them that customers are going to tell them to go fucking off themselves. Don't tell them that. Let them find out for themselves. They'll love you. And guys, do not hire from a fucking resume. I remember I was going to get my first factory job, and I had to have like work experience from somewhere else. So I went and got a job at Kmart for a little bit. And I just kept showing up to this factory. It was like, give me an interview. I want to work for this place, because they were paying my buddy really good. It's like, I want to fucking work for this place. I'm going to work for you guys. I showed up like 3 times, finally got an interview. And obviously having my friend there who's no longer with us. Love you, buddy. But that helped me get some pull. But I finally got an interview. They're just asking all these questions like, look, I'll work twice as hard as everyone else. I'll show up. It's like, I'll work unpaid. Like, I made it irresistible. Like, you guys are going to fucking hire me. And they liked it. Offer to work for free for somewhere, and they'll hire you, more than likely. So guys, first function, how do we generate applications? Where you can run paid ads to generate applications for employment. If you want to study an easy way to do this, go look at what like David Price is doing, or big insurance companies. Watch how they advertise to get career opportunities. Earned media. People post social media posts all the time about day in the life of an insurance agent. Great recruiting post. They share their wins. Great recruiting post. Owned media is, if you are a player, you're going to have other A players. So open your phone. You'll know if you're an A player. You'll know if you're a fucking A player. You'll know what you're worth. You'll go through your contacts list. You need to fucking listen to these voicemails. Not really. And you'll find someone to start scrolling through. This is owned contacts. If you know other A players, and you can even send out a text message, guys, say, hey, I'm looking for X and Y. If you know someone, can you please refer them to me? We want to find other A players from other A players. Someone might know a really good mortgage broker who would be fucking perfect in your agency, because they're getting slammed right now. Manual outbound. You can cold call. You can cold DM. You can do all that shit. I think it's very low leverage. If you've got a VA doing it for you, it's pretty cheap. If you need a good VA, reach out to me. I'll show you the website that I get all mine from for a couple bucks an hour, rather than paying someone $1,500 a fucking week. Fuck that. Affiliates. So guys, you can generate applications for employment through affiliates. So do other people have your target audience? Maybe we're going after realtors. We're partnering up with a realtor group, a realty group, however the fuck you say it. And we're seeing if we can get their agents licensed to cross-sell mortgage protection to everyone they sell houses to. Boom. Overrides. So We just recruited them. Next is word of mouth. You have an agency and core values and business practices and profitability so fucking good, the agents have to share it with their friends and family. And if you're hiring A players, like I said, birds of a feather typically flock together. They're going to know other people that are like them, that are winners, because winners do not hang out with fucking losers. Winners do not hang out with losers. I'm not hanging out with guys all the time that are like, let's go to the bar and pick up girls. Like, the fuck? Let me go make 40 grand a day, and then I'll just tell someone to come over. Weird flex. Next slide. So paid ads, just like running paid advertisements to get leads, you can run ads. So guys, if you're going to run paid ads, know your target audience, what kind of person you're looking for to meet you have to know the requirements of the role. So there has to be role expectations, SOPs to get them to perform, and KPIs to measure against. Otherwise, you fire their ass. You're doing them a disservice by not. You're holding on to someone. And even if it's your fault, you might not have the capacity to lead like I did in my first day when I was trying to recruit. The fuck did I know about anything? I was brand new. Why was I trying to recruit? Because my fucking uplines. Because stupid. Have good copyright. Has to be compelling. Has to be emotionally compelling. You have to get them intrigued, curious, something. You have to get them, you have to know who you're looking for, in order to understand the language needed to attract top tier talent. A lot of T's right there. What is that? Alliteration or consonants? Assonance? Whatever the fuck it is. I forget that stuff. So make an offer so good, people feel stupid saying no. Like, hey, if you come work with me, you'll get a salary on top of commission. When you get to that point where you can start hiring people and giving them a salary as well, you'll attract a lot more quality talent. Speak on pain points. This is how you'll have good copy. Link need to working with you to solving their pain points. So by working with me, you'll solve X. Boom. That's how you solve their pain points. Set a proper budget for your paid ads to scale properly. If you just throw money, I promise you Mark Zuckerberg will fucking just steal it from you. He's an asshole. And funnels are a great tool to use. So ads to a video sales letter or a webinar or anything like that, to them booking a call for the first interview, and that generates their application. Boom. Now we start pre-boarding and onboarding. It amazes me that no one teaches you guys about pre-boarding. There's a step before onboarding, guys. Next is earned media. So posting frequency 3 times a day on every platform, at least once, minimum. 3 is optimal. Use strong CTA, so call to actions. You have to tell people what you want them to do. People are like sheep. They like being led, told what to do. You got to be the sheepdog. You got to herd them. You got to corral them in. Have strong hooks. First 3 seconds, grab their attention. TikTok has fucking killed everyone's attention span. They're brain dead. Fucking scrolling syndrome. They'll be fucking brain dead when they're 50. Talk about a day in the life. Easy content creation. Share your core values and your long-term vision of the company. People want to go somewhere where they see upwards mobility and they can fit their vision below yours. The moment someone's vision surpasses yours, they're gone. Send messages to people and just have conversations. You can cold DM people, send them videos, how you think this video will help them solve X. Boom. Build and leverage groups. Facebook groups are fucking phenomenal for this stuff. Owned media. So this is anyone you don't need permission to talk to, phone contacts. So keep building on your existing relationships. Send messages like I was saying. Do you know anyone looking for opportunity doing X? Share your vision and values. Set up interview if you think they're a quality candidate. Do not just give someone a job. I don't care. It's pointless. You'll teach other people it's okay to shortcut shit. And your agents will do what you do, not what you tell them to do. If you tell them to do a 3-step interview process, 2-call close, and they see you just shortcutting shit, doing a 1-call close, just hiring people, it's not going to work. They won't trust you either. Manual outbound, cold calling, and fancy words. So 100 dials a day, 100 texts a day, 100 emails a day, whatever. Disqualify as much as possible. We want quality, not quantity. Then we want quality quantity. Once we have a quality process of attracting top tier agents with cold. If you don't have money, all you got's time, is your best friend. Content is literally what I would be focusing on. You have to sell the vacation as they didn't ask you to reach out to them, so you have to get their attention quick. Stick to a good script and a process for manual outbound shit. It'll help you tremendously. Affiliates, joint venture, partnerships, referrals. So build relationships with people who can get you in front of people you are looking for. Who has your audience? Incentivize partners by offering percentage of profits or referring people to them. It's a win-win for both parties. It's mutually beneficial or advantageous. There's no manipulation involved. It's within ecology. Guys, Jeff Bezos owns like less than 20% of the company. Share the pie, because the more ownership or stake in something that people have, the more they want it to be, the more they will pitch in, the bigger it will get. I'd rather have one piece of a huge fucking pie that can fill me up for the rest of my life. That one piece will fill me up for the rest of my life, rather than having a whole pie that's going to last me one day. So understand the importance of that. If you guys have any questions at all, you can just drop them in the comments. Let me know where you guys are from, or any problems, any questions you have about any of this. And go grow a beard. Makes you 56% more memorable, which is pretty insane statistic. Reach out to people who can get you in front of a large audience. Podcasts are a great way to do this. When people notice how you talk, the way you carry yourself, it's going to get your message across in a more fluent and prominent way. So, guys, you have to understand tonality, body language, the words you use. Everything I do is intentional. I do not make fucking mistakes. Let's go to the next part. 6 is word of mouth, my fucking favorite. Word of mouth is geometric growth. It's not incremental, which is what we want. Have such an amazing culture, benefits, and training that people have to share what they do with others. They're not secret agents. They're not like the IRS. No one brags about working for the IRS. You know who people brag about working for? Like Elon Musk, whatever. Top tier, like, companies, Inc. 500, shit like that, with really good culture and benefits and training and pay. They grow by themselves via word of mouth. And you liquidate like budgets on ad spend, anything like that, because the product or the company grows itself because you took the time needed to build wide, not just an inch over and an inch up. You built a mile wide, then a mile high. People get that instant gratification. It's funny because that's what gets us into this industry, the girl in the red dress. But it's also what, unfortunately, gets most of us out, not noticing that trend. And you want to spotlight top talent, guys, so make them feel wanted. Second function, application nurture. High-quality candidates find a position in 8 days on average. It takes most of you fuckers 6 days before you even reach out, probably longer. What is the urgency of acquiring the talent? What is your cadence of response? How quick are you implementing new shit? Execution. Speed is key. I want you guys to fucking notice it. Speed is key. Well, it's going to take me 3 weeks to get a funnel up or a website to recruit. No, it's going to take you 48 hours because that's just how fucking long it takes. Get it up in a day. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can hire someone on Fiverr to do that shit for $50. Get it fucking running. No urgency behind people's actions. I want to do shit quick. Even if it's just a day quicker. That's a day faster. I hire someone a day faster. I'm making more money. If I start a business today and I start a business tomorrow, the business that I start today will be more profitable. Why? It's been running longer. You want to disqualify and qualify potential candidates and people who don't fit roles. And you want to build relationships because it might be the right person, wrong time. So you always want to keep a full pipeline of people that you can always nurture. The goal is not to sell them at top of funnel, is to keep progressing them forward. It might take you a year to acquire top tier talent. It took me months to get Johnny. And he's fucking killing it. That kid has done like $50,000 to $60,000 on average of issued paid production in the last 3 months. A month. Phenomenal. So fucking proud of you, dude. So fucking proud of you. Reach out to multiple people to get to know the prospect and reach out multiple times. It's all about frequency. Show you care. It's not that hard. Be empathetic, never sympathetic. You're being disrespectful to yourself by being sympathetic. Oh, I feel sorry. You let people fucking walk all over you. You're not a goddamn doormat. Do not ever tolerate disrespect from fucking anybody. That's the problem with people today. They could hide behind one of fucking these and not get punched in the fucking mouth for the things they say online behind a fake name. Absolutely disgusting. Third step is really crucial for some of you guys. And if you guys are liking this or if it's valuable at all for you, it's probably completely different from what your upline's telling you, what your IMO's giving you. They just want you to recruit, bring them on day one, plug them in, get them making. No. Good way to get roll-up debt 6 months down the road, bitches. So third function, this is the sale on the internal side. It's the interview process. We do a 3-step interview process. The initial phone screen, just 15 minutes conversation to find out first if they're fucking crazy. Are they talking about the birds have batteries and Alex Jones and all? Like, we don't want to hire a bunch of conspiracy theorists. We want people who are going to make money and fit the role expectations. If you guys want to talk conspiracies, message me on Facebook. I love that stuff. I think it's very interesting, but keep that shit out of the work. Unless you're all going to be wearing tinfoil hats and fucking get to it. Maybe you'll make bukus of money. I don't know. Never seen an agency run off conspiracies. So do they have desire? Is the tonality right? Are they willing to make any time work? Double check the resume to make sure they are who they are. So the first interview, delegate this to a hiring manager if possible. If not, you've got to do it. But it's going to build up a lot of credibility for you as a person and edify you if you have someone doing it for you. Like, oh, this company's serious. So the purpose of the interview is to validate and confirm the history. Make sure they are who they say they are. Make sure their work, like actions, meet their words. See what experience they have, what qualifies them for the role. Go over what's important to them, their values, and then go over the role expectations. Second is a skill assessment. Let's test these motherfuckers for the second interview. Question real life scenario. If an agent said this about you, what would you do? If a customer told you to go do X, how would you respond? We want to test and make sure they're emotionally intelligent and critical thinkers, aka problem solvers, the badasses in the world. They get all the girls and all the money. They drive the nicest cars. You get what I'm saying? We just want to make sure they have the skills needed to perform the necessary functions of the role, guys. We want to hire people that are actually going to do what we fucking hired them to do. Crazy concept. I know. So situational problem solve. We're going to test these motherfuckers, see how they perform under pressure. Pressure creates diamonds. I know the second grade school teacher taught you this shit. I know Miss Susie taught you this shit in second grade. It's the only time school was useful. Second grade. We got like nap breaks and recess. It was fun. We could say shit. We could flex our what was popular back in the day? The DSs, the Nintendo DS. Do you remember those little games? Yeah. Then my dad made fun of me for playing that bullshit. So I love my dad. Gatekeeper is the third interview. This is where they finally meet us if they haven't already. So here's where we put the best interest of that person and our culture in mind. We're going to assume the skill is there if they've made it this far, if we have quality hiring managers that have pushed them forward. We want to assume the skill is there. Here's where we start making sure they're a great fit for the role, and we let them know the shit they're going to encounter, because we have to protect our culture and their best interest. Is this the best person for the job? Do not fucking skip any step of this. I promise you, you will face downstream consequences. And what does that look like? 80, 180. Or if you're in people that I know, 400 grand of fucking roll-up debt. That would bankrupt most of you. This isn't all fun and fucking like games. This isn't all sunshine and rainbows, guys. This industry can absolutely fucking wreck your financial livelihood. Yeah, 50% spread looks nice up front until that motherfucker writes an illegitimate business and they leave Guess who's on the fucking hook? Is what your upline isn't fucking telling you. Absolutely insane. And if you pass that shit up to them, watch them sue you. Do not skip any fucking step of this, guys. It's crucial. I want to see you guys become profitable. Seriously. I do not know another motherfucker in this industry outside of me, Carson Porter, Tracy Lounsbury, and Joshua Youngs who gives you guys the most transparent and best shit. No one else gives a fuck. No one else gives a fuck. Ooh, my Amazon packages are here. But guys, my fucking hair's thinning out yelling at a goddamn video camera all day because I fucking love you guys and I want you to do what's best for you and your families. Does this cost me business sometimes with the delivery? Yes, but if I say 1 + 1 is 2 or 1 + 1 is fucking 2, it doesn't change the facts. So get out of your fucking feelings and start doing shit that actually matters. Start listening to things of substance. Next slide. Fourth function, training. This is like the fulfillment on the sales side. You have to make good on the sales, promises you made on the sales call. You have to make good on the promises you made on the interview. So how are we going to train them? There's an onboarding, pre-boarding process. Let them meet the team, all of that shit. But closer framework. This is the sales framework we teach them through. I will drop a link in the comments below for the replay to teach you guys closer framework on how to sell. I've even got, if you go to the pinned video on my channel, it's a live sale I made proving this shit works. It's what I do for everything. Closer framework is fucking phenomenal. It's all question-based. Thank you, Alex Hormozi, for making this. So this is what I would teach all of your people. There is not a better sales framework out there, I promise you. There's not a better sales framework. And it teaches you to be reliant on yourself and your skills rather than some bullshit script that's like, well, I'm the local field on. Fuck that. Shit's weak. Call recordings. Gong for Zoom is phenomenal. If you guys are using Go High Level, it automatically records all of your calls. If you guys want the best workflows, reach out to me or just click the link below. I'll give you a 14-day free trial to set up Go High Level. I do not charge anything extra for you guys' text usage. If you guys go look, most of you are paying $97 a month for someone else's platform on Go High Level with piece of shit workflows and sequences and triggers that don't even work half the time, or there's so many you don't know what to fucking do with it. They trap you like that. And if you go look at the rebill, matters of fact, let me just show you motherfuckers. Let me pull this up because other people will not show you this shit. SaaS configurator. All right, let's see if I can just share my screen real quick. So this is my CRM. I don't really pitch this a lot. Okay, it's a 7-day trial. But literally everything you get, you guys don't need affiliate managers or invoices, but you guys, I dragged all of this shit over from over here. So you guys don't have to pay $300, $500 a month for a fucking Go High Level account. You get the AI chatbots. You get literally fucking everything on here. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Most people have their shit all the way up. My shit's all the way down. Literally as down as low as it can fucking go. I don't want to make fucking profits off you guys sending text messages to get customers. It's bullshit. So with me, you put in $10, you can make almost 700 calls or send 1,200 fucking text message segments. That's a lot. Now, if you go with someone else's CRM that's just white labeled Go High Level, look at the fucking difference that $10 gets you. You're going to be putting $10 in every fucking day. Now you go down to 125 text or 70 calls. And you don't even get all the other features because they have this shit all over here. Look, I'm not trying to make money off you guys on a fucking CRM. It's bullshit. I want you guys to have the best shit for you. Absolutely disgusting. Let me show you. Apparently that wasn't full screen, so I'll just show you guys. This is what other people have their shit turned up to. See what I mean? The difference in $10, 700 calls, 1,200 text, 125 text, 70 calls. You will be putting in $10 a day. It's absolutely clown world out here. All right, let's go back to this. So if you guys want the CRM, it's literally $75 a month. That literally just eats away my cost because I'm not paying for your shit. So you can use that for call recordings. It auto loads all of your shit on there. It's got pre-booked workflows. People will auto book appointments onto your calendar, and it will keep track of all your ads, your customers. Because if you're dependent on someone else's lead system, I promise you're going to get fucking wrecked. I've got a group call coming up in 25 minutes. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this. Communications, guys. You set the cadence as the leader. You are the CEO, which means you have to do whatever the business tells you to do. There's no set role for a CEO. People say the role of the CEO is no. The role of a CEO is to do whatever the fucking business demands it to be. That's it. If it needs you to run ads, if it needs you to take sales calls, you fucking do it. You have to keep the business alive, guys. This is just like a child, but it has no emotions and it doesn't cry. No, there's no warning. There's no warnings that it's hungry. So daily huddles, we're not talking about bullshit products. We're talking about testimonials and sharing the customers' testimonials with the people. That way they feel like they're doing something that actually fucking matters, because prospect knowledge is 10 times more important than product knowledge. Because if you got no one to sell to, I don't give a fuck how much you know about the product. Weekly one-on-one reviews, best, worst, and average calls where you go over it with the whole group. And of course, monthly to make sure people are hitting their KPIs, all that shit. Then we cut the bottom 10%. People who are not performing, people who are doing snorting cocaine on the weekends and banging hoes, we got to get rid of them. Unless they're meeting their metrics. If we got the Wolf of Wall Street in our organization, I don't know. Things might be fun. So cut the bottom 10%, see a 30% increase in your sales. Do it consistently. You'll thank me. And then competition, guys. Publish leaderboards where everyone can see it. People are notified when others make sales. Discord, Slack channels, all that shit is beautiful for this, because people feel like, he's made 4 sales today and I haven't made none. It's time for me to get fucking serious. I got to get out of my pajamas. It will hold people accountable when they see the activity and the volume. And then 6-week competitions on 3-man teams. This eliminates the top dog threat. People don't want to see the number 1 person on the leaderboard every fucking week. They get tired. So here's the thing. You put the best person with the worst agents on teams, you diversify it, and when they start learning from each other, it's like you almost build this great, amazing culture that you can control. And then you reward these motherfuckers. You send them to Mexico. I don't know. Maybe you buy them hookers and cocaine. Not really, but you guys get the point. Reward them so they don't ever leave you. If you guys study Andy Elliott's videos, his team is fucking unrecruitable. His team is unrecruitable. I don't care if Donald fucking Trump reached out to his people. They're not going to fucking leave. They're not going to leave. I love that. People say Andy's yell a lot. Some of you are just pussies. Some of you just get fucking, you choose to be offended by everything. There's always got to be a goddamn dragon to slay with you. Absolutely disgusting. And I promise you, you won't be in this industry in 6 months. So do yourself and your family a favor and just get the fuck out. If you just constantly want to bash other people for being passionate, meaning what they say, saying what they mean, it's fucking disgusting. It's disgraceful. Carry your balls around in a purse, dude. Quit crying. Leave that shit to the girls. 5th function, retain and ascend. How do we promote our key agents or employees to the best position for them so where they can help others grow? Well, we have to give them good benefits, whether that's a salary, paid time off, whatever. Run this shit like a corporation. Incentives. Find the best roles for the best people to meet those role expectations. We want to spotlight and highlight top-tier talent, people who are doing the best. Hey, guys, this is a great example of what can happen. Share it. Upwards mobility. Build the proper culture. And promote creativity. Because if not, everything's going to be a collaboration of your brain. That means only one mind exists in the organization, and there's no room for growth. You stunt, you block your own blessings. Do not micromanage. Do not tell people, hey, you need to be here at 10 o'clock, motherfucker. No. Hey, guys, we do things with speed. Speed is king. Now, everyone knows, well, the faster I get on the phones, boom. Which one do you want to work for? Values set cadence and expectations, not rules, which is what I was just talking about. The values will set the rules as long as people abide by them. And if you're hiring for values, you will find the right people. How beautiful is that? It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. And then give them what they need to be successful. Guys, you are responsible for curating the environment for these motherfuckers to make some money in. When they go home and they have enough money to pay for the next year of bills after working 1 year with you, do you not think that's fucking life-changing? Absolutely. So stop being fucking stingy and share the pie. You having 70% overrides is fucking disgusting. People will leave you to come work for me. Well, I want to run an LOA. Good fucking luck. Red flags, guys. Do not ignore these, especially in a virtual setting. Camera off. We don't show up to work with bags on our heads. Slow to respond. If they're taking longer than 30 minutes, they saw it. Everyone sees their phone. It's like when a girl ghosts you. You know she saw your fucking message. Oh, your mom came into town. Doesn't she live 2 houses down? Oh, your pet hamster died. Okay. You can't believe shit. You set clear expectations that aren't being followed, meaning people do not listen to directions. Get fucking rid of them. Because if not, you teach people that you tolerate mediocrity and people will walk all over you just like a fucking doormat. And you'll show that you can be disrespected. And you'll start attracting time vampires that'll fucking suck you dry. And what does that sound like? Hey, you got a minute? Hey, you got a minute? Hey, you got a minute? You ever met one of those motherfuckers? They'll bankrupt you quicker than Credit Suisse, like Silicon Valley. Bad attitude, no excitement. People who just show up to work and always are like this, and there's absolutely no tonality difference. They're just monotone. They're fucking boring. They're depressed. Get rid of them. Dishonesty. Ooh, this is a big one. People lying to you. Yeah, I did that. Interesting. You said you made these calls? Yeah. Where are the recordings at? People start stuttering, stammering. Fire them. Ask why they lied. Have a real conversation with these fucking people. Something might be going on. If they have a history of repeating this behavior, then just get rid of them. It's not worth it. Excuses over accountability and owning up to their shit. Hey, I noticed when I was listening to this call, you didn't even ask for the sale. Why? Yeah, I did. Like, where? Where on God's green earth in this recording did you ask for the sale? You said, okay, how long do you need to think about it? People have to own up to their shit, guys. You don't want to hire a bunch of pussies. To just be quite frank and blunt with you, you do not want to hire a bunch of cowards. They will sell you out the minute something goes wrong. I promise you. Someone who needs to be handheld or spoon-fed. Guys, the business is already our baby, and we don't want to raise 2 kids at once. Fucking fire them. It's taken me 6 months to make a sale. If people are not making sales within the first 14 days, get rid of them. Dressing out of accordance. If it's an office setting and they're showing up with shirts that say like orgasm donor. I've got one of those shirts I used to wear to parties. Probably not the best work attire. Or girls that just show up with their fucking tits hanging out. Like, give me attention. Give me compliments. You got to get rid of the attention horse, guys. Because it's just going to distract every other dude with a dick. It's disgusting. Hey, Mason, I'm with a client at their house doing an application. Boom! Another win for another one of my coaching clients. So, guys, if they're not showing up, like dressing or meeting the role expectations, get rid of them. And do not sleep with your agents. I promise you. Do not make this fucking mistake. I don't care how hot she is or how handsome he is. Do not sleep with them. Work only. Do not sleep with them. If you fall in love over the 2 years, awesome. But just sleeping with your agents, I promise you, is an easy way to fucking ruin your business. Not even going to go any farther on that. So yeah, the solution to all of these is you're fired. Next slide. So guys, thank you for being a part of this. Can't believe I did that bullshit. Guys, do not take fucking pictures like this if you're a dude. This is like 2 years old, 3 years old, but still makes you look so fucking weak. So I already changed the picture out on the next one. But guys, I appreciate you giving me your attention. We had 50 people on here on all the streams. I'm seriously grateful for you guys from the bottom of my fucking heart. And I am dedicated to doing more for this industry than anybody else at the best and most cost-efficient price. Sometimes it'll be money. Sometimes it'll just be attention span. But I appreciate you guys. And I couldn't do this without any of you. So if you got some value out of this, please share it with another agent. That way they're not getting wrecked by their upline telling them to bring on 1,000 agents day one. This isn't fucking Rome. We're not just handing everybody swords to go fight. You want to bring on the Hercules of the army. You want the Achilles. You want the 300 fucking Spartans is what you want. Killers who will not take no for an answer. No surrender, no retreat against all odds. 300 is the best movie out there. So if you want a link to download this PDF, it'll be down in the comment section. I'll post this as soon as it gets uploaded to YouTube. And thank you guys for fucking being awesome. Then again, if you guys have any comments, I'll stick around for a couple minutes to answer any questions. But other than that, thank you for being here. And I hope this was beneficial for you. I'll be doing another onboarding and pre-boarding because that's it's a big fucking topic, guys. And I have an automated onboarding and pre-boarding process that is pretty fucking cool that I just rolled out. And people are going to like it. It's going to save you a lot of headache and stress during your interviews and training processes. So guys, it's only going to be for my coaching clients and it'll be pretty cool. But I'll make a training on how I built it. That way you guys can do it for yourself. But if you guys are stuck between $5,000 to $10,000 of production and you need help writing more business, I will guarantee a 20% increase in bottom line revenue for you guys' business if you join the coaching program. So minimum 20% increase in bottom line. That means take home after all the bullshit, and will decrease your lead cost. So if that's you, reach out to me. I'd love to help you. I hope this was valuable for you guys, and hopefully I earned your subscription. If not, just like, comment the video. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, I'll just give a little quick testimonial. Absolutely love this, guys. To see the impact I'm having on other people. This is going to rub some people the wrong way, but it gets my rocks off. I fucking love it, guys, because it adds responsibility to my life. That's what you get purpose from, is responsibility. Motherfuckers counting on you. And it all comes from a place of love. So happy hustling party, people. There's no questions. I will see you guys on the next video. Join the Facebook group. Tomorrow I'm interviewing Candy Robertson, and Friday I'm interviewing Johnny Nidifin on how to issue pay $50,000 to $60,000 a month of issued paid production. Make a fuck ton of money all on your own pen with some pretty crazy ad techniques. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.